dear viewers, and welcome to a new edition of our program, Women's World. In today's edition of our program, we are going to talk about the International Women's Day. Indeed, a very important day for all women. We celebrate this special day on the 8th of March from every year, where we are imagining a gender equal world free of any kind of bias, stereotypes, and any kind of discrimination. A world that's diverse, equitable, and inclusive, a world where the difference actually is valued, and we are also celebrating that difference. Together, we can actually move to more equality for all genders. We can have more peaceful world, more world that celebrates women and their achievement and their hard work. Our dear viewers will go to a short break, and after that we'll start our program, so stay tuned.
Every moment in life is incomplete without you. We thank you for being women.
Welcome back, our dear viewers, our dear women. Today, and actually on the 8th of March, we are celebrating the International Women's Day. To what extent this day is a symbol of what we really want, of the equality that we are seeking, and the respect and all the rights that women are actually seeking. To shed more light on the importance of the International Women's Day, which we are celebrating on the 8th of March, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Lobna Hatem, Assistant Professor of Pharmacology, Faculty of Pharmacy. Good afternoon to you, Doctor.
Good afternoon, dear.
Dr. Lobna, to what extent the Women's International Day is important for all women all over the globe?
Actually, we're lucky enough here in Egypt to celebrate the International Women's Day coinciding with the Mother's Day celebration at Egypt.
Yes.
This gives us an opportunity more to reflect and appreciate the invaluable role that women plays in our life, whether a woman or a mother or a lady or a girl. We are all shaping the lives of our future and of our world. Actually, women have always been at the front of changes in every aspect of the society, from science, technology, politics, and arts. And definitely, she's worth having a whole international day for the celebration of her achievements.
Dr. Lobna, to what extent we can say that the Egyptian woman did achieve a lot of achievements during the past few years, and we can say that the Egyptian administration did pay special attention and give many rights actually to the Egyptian woman.
This could be just reflected by the abundant number of women in the leadership position. We can see now women in the leadership position in every aspect of life, from medicine, from politics, from science. Actually, if I can tell you from my small experience, I can see even leadership position in the students. Being an academic instructor and a supervisor of one of the student club activity that is mainly related to charity, I recently have my students being invited several times, because I have the president and the vice president of my students, which are actually female. They were invited by Dr. Maya Morsi as a celebration of women in leadership. So we can see this leadership either on the level of the professionals and even on the level of students, as they are empowering women since their early days while being leaders in their even student activities.
Indeed. Doctor, to what extent you can say that the Egyptian woman did play an important role in the field of pharmacology?
Actually, in the field of pharmacology, we can now see that we are aligned with the global paradigm shift in the conception of the pharmacy profession. It's now well known that the pharmacist is not just a drug dispenser, but he's rather an integral part of the medical team. And that's what we can actually see nowadays. The ministry, the whole Egyptian government is encouraging the interprofessional practice, where all the members of the professional field are working together. We are celebrating the role of the woman in each of these aspects. I can actually see a lot of my colleagues are women that are raising this slogan actually in all the institutes they're working in, including even in my faculty. And we are always adopting the newest updates in the paradigm shift of the pharmacy profession. We can see the women now leading in pharmaceutical industry field, in the clinical pharmacy, in the community pharmacy. Actually, on the personal level, I have seen a lot of my colleagues that are excelling in the newest and the latest up-to-date books in the profession of the pharmacy nowadays.
Doctor, to what extent also the women in Egypt did play an important role in the industry of medicine?
In the industry of medicine, now if you just had a pass by any industrial factory, there is no single factory now in Egypt without having one or two, or maybe more women in their team. Women are good negotiators. You always find them in the PR team and in the HR team. Aside, they can be always, they are always like innovation. You can say that a woman who likes to cook is the woman who likes to innovate. And it's things that goes with the womanhood. Definitely, you will find the woman excelling in research. And as part of my profession, I have to do some postgraduate study. You will find mainly a lot of women in the field of research because they have the patience, they have the dedication to be persistent until they reach a certain conclusion. While nobody is believing that she can reach something here, the research, I think that research is always tailored for women because of persistence and insistence and the meticulous search that each woman can do in the pharmaceutical field just to find a new drug, a new design, a new molecule, a new slight improvement that you can add just in the profile of a drug. You can find now a lot of women working in the fields of pharmacovigilance, which ensures the accuracy of the proper administration of the medication, even after being present in the market. Personally speaking, I can see a lot of women having an integral role in the pharmaceutical industry field, as well as in the clinical pharmacy practice, which make us align that women are showing leadership and they are promoting the improvement in the pharmacy profession in Egypt.
Yes. Doctor, to what extent here and what more do you expect to witness during the coming phase regarding the achievements and the needs for more achievements in the field of pharmacology for the Egyptian women? What are the challenges that you want to hinder and you want to conquer during the coming phase? What's your dreams in that domain, Dr. Hatem?
Actually, in the field of pharmacy, maybe we have a problem a bit in the field of research. Maybe we need more support, more grants. We need more affiliations, maybe with international tribes to facilitate the process of the research, because we have to be open-minded to what's happening outside. We're not just limited to what's happening here or regionally. We need to be open-minded to globally. Maybe the availability of several MOUs or affiliations that will facilitate the communication and the openness to the international market, maybe it will help us more to move forward in the field of the pharmacy and pharmacology. Maybe currently, it's a global situation. Maybe the issue of the import and the export is having actually a problem. Hopefully, it will be solved soon. But actually, I have heard that we were about to have the international or the global Egyptian drug industry market. Maybe our limiting factor has always been the availability of raw materials. And I think if we were able to improve or encourage the people in the investment in the field of pharmaceutical industry and pharmacy by removing the regulations and the restrictions of the import and export issues, maybe we will have a pure Egyptian drug market. We have to start our drug market from the scratch. We have to do our own medicine in our own Egyptian factories to avoid any problems in the coming future. Like now we can see some shortage in some medication, in critically ill patients, even chronically ill patients. And this is due to some issues in the import. If we had the affiliations, the easiness of the regulations, maybe the pharmaceutical field industry, with the promising leaders and mentalities we have here in Egypt, I'm sure that we could be ahead in the industry of the drugs in general, the pharmaceutical industry in practice in Egypt.
Indeed. On the broader scale, Dr. Hatem, what are your dreams for the Egyptian woman on this very special occasion of the Women's International Day? What's your dream for the Egyptian woman?
I dream that every woman would celebrate this International Day by appreciating her own strength and resilience. Every woman is her own hero. The woman, the mother, the lady, the girl. It's really challenging to be successful on your professional level, and at the same time, you're either a mother or you're a daughter or you have other commitments. So I wish that every woman and everyone in the family could appreciate the balancing the women are facing, the challenges and struggle they are juggling through, just to achieve this balance. A woman who's successful, even in the least aspect in her life, she's a hero in my eye. And I do believe that everyone should consider her a hero because she has done a lot and she deserves to be appreciated. They excel in their career and should be proud of their achievement no matter what. It's still at the beginning. I'm sure that they will reach at the end of the road to a much better achievement.
Yes, indeed. Finally, Dr. Hatem, what's your message for the Egyptian woman on this special day?
As for the message for the women, I need to tell them, despite any challenges, I believe that with determination and perseverance, all women can excel, both on their professional and their personal level. Each achievement, no matter how much it is small, is actually a testament to our strength and resilience. And we need to continue to support and empower each other, as we will always strive for further success, gender equality, and emphasizing the rights of women and their rights in proving that they are true leaders in the community.
Indeed, Dr. Lobna Hatem, Assistant Professor of Pharmacology, Faculty of Pharmacy, thank you so much for your precious input, for being our guest for today, and happy International Women's Day, Dr. Hatem. Our dear viewers now will go to see this infographic about the Women's International Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
back, our dear viewers, as we are celebrating this very special day, the 8th of March, the International Women's Day. We are actually very proud by our very star, the Egyptian swimmer Nagwa Ghurab. While at the age of 81, she succeeded to gain the silver medal for 50 meters free swimming at the international tournament for the water sports for the Masters in Doha, Qatar.
Championship held in Qatar. It marks her return to a sport she had given up as a teenager. International swimming champion Nagwa Ghurab sends out a loud message to the world that age is in fact just a number. She became a social media sensation when her story of winning the silver medal in the 50-yard backstroke at the 2016 U.S. Masters Swimming National Championship went viral. In the same competition, she also came 5th place in the 100-yard backstroke and 6th place in the 50-yard freestyle. She was 73. Last year, at the age of 80 in Japan, she came 7th place in the 50-yard freestyle, 9th place in the 200-yard freestyle, and 10th place in the 100 yards backstroke. Nagwa, a retired school teacher, started swimming at the age of 4. At 18, she won the national title and continued practicing and competing in national and international competitions since then. She represented Egypt in the Masters Championships and participated in Sweden, Austria, German, French, Italian, Canadian, and the US. She is a fighter swimmer in the water. She says she only feels happy when there is a strong competitors next to her so she can beat them. Her competitive drive led her to join the World Aquatics Masters Championships, an event open to athletes aged between 25 or older. She has since taken part in 7 competitions and won 11 medals. She says the happiest time in her life was when the Egyptian flag was raised because of her. She hopes to inspire other Arab women to continue chasing their dreams, no matter their age.
اتقدم وكفايه خلاص تتندم للشمس للنور للشمس للنور مش هيعطلنا صور.
Indeed, our dear viewers, with that we come to the end of this edition of our program, Women's World. And indeed, we wish all Egyptian women a very happy Women's International Day. Till next week, many thanks for watching.